Well, Thailand's constitutional court has allowed the process of charter change in the country to continue. The court ruled that it is the parliament's duty and authority to write a new constitution, but a referendum must first be held. Saksith Sayasombat joins us now from Bangkok for more. Saksith, what is the significance of this ruling?
Now, before we get to that, we need to explain why do people want the constitution changed in the first place. Well, the constitution that we have right now, Thailand's 20th constitution, has been written in 2017 under a military government. And critics say that this constitution strips many powers of elected officials and gives those powers to unelected officials, among many other criticisms as well. So there has been already many demands to have this change, and already a process has already been set in motion. But some people from the ruling Palang Pracharat party and also senators that have been appointed by the previous military government that are sitting in the upper house of the bicameral chamber, they have filed a petition with the Constitution Court saying, hang on, you can't write a whole new constitution. You can only do that bit by bit, article by article. But the Constitution Court came out today with a verdict, in a split decision, by the way, saying that it's the duty and the authority of Parliament to write a whole new constitution. There is a caveat there, however. There needs to be two referenda, one before the whole constitution amendment process takes place, and one at the end when the whole draft amendment is there on the line for people to decide whether or not they want a new constitution or not.
Well, so Saksith, this is likely to delay changes that have been demanded by anti-government protesters. So can we expect more unrest?
Yes, indeed, you nailed it right there. The requirement to have two referendums and one referendum to have before the whole process takes actually place could delay an already very lengthy process that has been projected to take 2 or 3 years. And one of the core demands of the anti-government protests that have been mostly led by youth groups for the past 9 months or so is to have a new constitution. So that while the verdict gives the parliament the right to do that, that could reduce some of the tensions, but further delays, further speed bumps along the road could inflame and enrage the protesters against the government again. However, even though Parliament will next week have a session to talk about the constitutional amendment bill, and they could actually go on with it to kick off things in motion, for example, with the Constitutional Drafting Committee, there are fears that this whole could be derailed again with the opposition and with the senators claiming, hang on, if we need to do a referendum before this whole thing kicks off again, why are we talking about in the middle of this process? We have to start over again. So that is the danger that we are seeing right now here, that this is not only one speed bump, but many speed bumps along the way that could elongate a very lengthy and very laborious process until we get to see any new changes to the Constitution, let alone a new Constitution that is more democratic.
There are certainly a significant number of challenges to negotiate. Saksith, thank you very much for that update. Saksith Sayasombat there in Bangkok.